This is lesson 14 of level 2. We're going to start with a new challenge for building problems on your scales today. So now our problem is 2x minus star equals 12. Okay, so if we begin building this on our scale, we can put 2x on here. But then how do we take away a star? Think creatively, and what have you learned in previous lessons that you can use here that you know will not change the value of our left side? We can add our convenient 0. Your convenient 0, remember, is a star and an x. So I'm going to add a convenient 0 to our left-hand side. This does not change the value of the side because this is 0, star plus x. And now I can take away the star and finish out the rest of the right side. So now the setup for this problem actually looks like this. This is 2x minus star equals 12. And all you have to do is use your legal moves to solve it. And really there's nothing to remove here. We just have 3x equals 12. Well, I know that 12 divided by 3 would be x equals 4. And I can check it by saying if x equals 4, then star must equal negative 4. And I'm going to plug those numbers in. I can plug it in by looking at this. Well, if x is 4, then 4 plus 4 plus 4 does equal 12. Or I can plug it into my equation and say 2 times 4 minus negative, because remember, star is negative 4 equals 4, or equals 12. 2 times 4, order of operations, we have to do our multiplication first, is 8 minus a negative 4 equals 12. And then minus a negative actually is addition, and yes, 12 equals 12. So that checks. Alright, try another problem. Let's say we have x minus 3 star plus 2 equals 8 minus 2x. Let's do this one together. So on your scale, you can put an x, and you have to take away 3 stars. So think to yourself, how many convenient zeros do we need to put on the scale? We need to put 3 convenient zeros. So I'm going to put 1, and I'm just going to stack them because I don't have a whole lot of room. 2 and 3. And now I have enough stars that I can take 3 away. Plus 2 equals 8 minus 2x. How am I going to take away 2x? I don't have any x's over here. I'm going to add a convenient 0. How many do I need to add? I need to add 2. 1, 2, 2. Now I can take away my x's. So now this is our equation built on our scale. And you can solve it using your legal moves and what you've learned about them, and you should pause and go ahead and solve it. When you solve it, you should get x equals 1, star equals negative 1, and your check should be, yes, 6 equals 6. Okay? Now try this one completely on your own. Okay, let's do 2x minus 3x equals 10 plus x. So go ahead and pause and build it, and don't take away what it looks like on the scale, because when I bring up the answer, I'm going to show you what the scale looks like, so you can compare your scale as well as the answer. So if you made a mistake, you can see where you went wrong. Okay, here is my original setup for this equation. Just to back up a little bit, I put 2x on here, and then I had to take away 3x. Well, I only have 2, so I needed to add 1 more. And then I could take away 3. And that's how I ended up with a star on this side. Equals 10 plus x. And then using your legal moves, I solved and I got that x, actually I got that star equaled 5, therefore x had to equal negative 5. And I can check that by looking at this equation of star is 5, and 10 plus a negative 5 would give me 5, and yes, 5 equals 5. Or you can plug it into your equation and say 2 times x is negative 5 minus 3 times negative 5 equals 10 plus, you need to make sure you're bringing the correct operation down, and x is negative 5. Order of operations, I do multiplication first. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, minus, bringing that operation down, 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, equals 10 plus a negative 5 will leave you with 5. Then finish out our left-hand side. This minus a negative turns into an addition. Negative 10 plus 15 gives you 5 equals 5. If you had trouble doing it this way because you forgot to bring down the operations correctly, like the subtraction here and the addition here, and then plug it in to the equation on your scale, if that's easier for you. You don't have to know how to do this. As these equations get more and more complicated, you can do it on your scale. So go ahead and practice with the problems on lesson 14.